will be defending the NWA World Women's Championship against Taryn Terrell. We also have a 2 out of 3 falls match. The ROH Television Champion, Rhett Titus, taking on Colby, Carino, and much, much more. And in our very first matchup, it's going to feature this man right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jax Dane. We all know how violent you can be, especially in this building. But what I want to know, what is next for Jax Dane?
What's next for Jax Dane? Violence is what's next for Jax Dane. You see the days of hugging babies and kissing grandmas and shaking hands. That Jax Dane is dead. I killed him. Just like I killed your hometown hero, Crimson, in this building 3 months ago. Do I need to say that again? Just like I killed your hometown hero, Crimson, in this building 3 months ago. And tonight, there'll be more of the same. You're welcome for my time.
Jax Dane is in action right now. Begins here at Powerrr Hall, and you've got Jax Dane going toe-to-toe with Eric Jackson. Eric Jackson is just getting the boots to him right now. And
the bell rang, and Jax Dane was all over him.
What more can you expect after what we heard from him at the very beginning of the program? Be ready for Jax Dane. He's coming for you.
Yeah, I think you asked him what people could expect, and he said violence, and we're seeing that right now.
Oh, speaking of violence, the point of the post going into the ribs of Jackson.
Jax Dane still has a title shot too, Joe.
Yeah, he does. He's still holding on to that. As do you.
Hey now.
I'm just saying.
Yes,
I do. For nothing.
I do. I may have a little something up my sleeve, maybe. Maybe not.
What did they announce Jax Dane at 284?
0.5.
When he's got laser focus like this, and he's in a violent mood, he's unstoppable. And I know that from experience, and he's showing it right now.
Huge size advantage over Eric Jackson, who is. I was about to say he's a state wrestling champion from high school, but I don't think that's going to matter. He's way outside his weight class.
Did you hear that?
Oh my God!
Did you hear that?
That was like a gunshot.
The winner of this match, Jax Dane.
Now that was impressive. That was emphatic. That sent a message to everyone in the back, everyone in the sport of professional wrestling.
Woo.
Dominant, intense, violent.
And let's take a look at this replay here. You can see Jax Dane winding up, and boom! There's that clothesline. That's one of the strongest clotheslines I've seen anyone ever throw.
Did you actually hear the impact that
made? We gotta go back to the ring. We gotta go back to the ring.
Decimating performance right there, and when you tell me to get in the ring, I get in the ring. But I do have one question. We haven't seen you in a while, and we've dealt with your legal representation, and the last we were told, you had a 1 mile restraining order against Anthony Mayweather, and I'm gonna be honest, I've seen Anthony Mayweather in the building. It's not a mile.
I don't know where you get your information, Kyle Davis, but that is lies. All you need to worry about is when I leave the Crockett Cup, the entire wrestling world will be talking about Jax Dane. Kyle Davis, you will be talking about Jax Dane. You're welcome for my time.
An emphatic statement there from Jax Dane. Talking about the Crockett Cup. Could he be looking for a partner? I guess we'll find out. We'll be right back.
The NWA All Access Annual Pass on Fight. For just $49.99 a year, you can see all 6 NWA pay-per-views each year live on Fight. Enjoy first-run airings each Tuesday of new NWA Powerrr episodes at a historical time of 6:05. Watch the action of NWA USA Saturdays and experience fight-only special events and content like the acclaimed 10 Pounds of Gold series. All the action, all the power, all the pay-per-views, all the shows. For only $49.99, that's a savings of over $100 opposed to if you were just to order it all alone. To subscribe, visit fight.tv today. That's FITE.tv. NWA All Access on Fight. Why bother with monthly subscriptions when 1 year gets it all?
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling, and the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 Pounds of Gold. Now, by popular demand, you can own your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in 2 options, the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the revised 2021 version with the UK plate updated by yours truly. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 Pounds of Gold. To order, visit fandubelts.com/NWA.
It is palpable.
The crowd has been on their feet nonstop all night long. The energy, it's just infectious.
And there's a reason for that because the action has been that hot.
Yes, red hot.
100%. And we're looking forward to the Crockett Cup. What are your thoughts on Jax Dane? He's saying look forward to the Crockett Cup. Is he looking for a tag team partner? Will he challenge for a championship?
Whatever he does, if he brings that kind of violence and that kind of intensity, the wrestling world, the wrestling world needs to be on alert.
Yes, facts.
And the wrestling world needs to be on alert for Chelsea Green and Kenzie Paige.
Oh, yeah.
These 2 women, they're going to war, and that's happening right now.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Victoria, British Columbia, she is the hot mess, Chelsea Green.
Wait a minute. So Kyle just announced her as the hot mess because last time we saw Chelsea Green in action, she was the hot mess, but she looks hot tonight, but she sure does not look like a mess. I mean, I feel like you never know what version of Chelsea Green you're going to get until she makes her entrance.
I don't think Chelsea Green knows what version of Chelsea Green that you're going to get when she gets in the ring.
How could she be a hot mess? I mean, she just got married to Matt Cardona in Las Vegas. Those 2 are the talk of the town. We know Matt Cardona in a couple of weeks will be challenging for the 10 Pounds of Gold. She should be all smiles and ready for competition.
Yeah, there's her smile.
Yeah, there we go.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, this is Kenzie Paige.
No, but I have to toss this to you. I am so impressed with what a 19-year-old Kenzie Paige has been able to do in her short career. I mean, she's incredible, especially for her age.
She looks great tonight, Joe. I mean, I was talking to her in the back, just kind of getting a little more history. She told me she started wrestling when she took her first bump at 13.
Wow.
And then at 16, it was off to the races, and here she is, 19 years old, and already has so much experience.
And she's had so many great opportunities in NWA and made every single one of them count.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites, absolutely.
Recently saw her in action against Natalia Markova. A lot of bad blood there, but now she's got to focus on Chelsea Green. A veteran, a world champion.
Yeah, Chelsea's pretty much done it all at this point.
Well, but
Hell of a resume.
Well, but Kenzie's credit, I mean, she best 2 out of 3 falls with our champion.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, everything she's done, she's handled very well whether 19 or not, she's represented herself in the NWA in a great way.
Kenzie has proven over and over again, every time she steps foot in the NWA ring, she can hang and go with the best of them. She can hold her own.
Quick cover again by Green, 2 count.
Well, in Velvet, not only do we see her
cover again, shoulders down, 2 count.
Not only do we see her representing herself, but like you said, she's making physical. Oh my gosh. She's making physical improvements to herself every time between you see her. It's great. It's amazing.
Sorry I have to keep stepping on intimidation. Let's go.
Look at this.
They want to win this. They want to win this matchup.
I love this right now.
Wow.
Oh, Chelsea with the open hand slap to the face.
Chelsea Green, the winner of our first ever Invitational Cup at Powerrr.
Went for the unprettier, but Kenzie put a stop to it. I was really enjoying the pace of this match.
Kick to the midsection. And a chop to the chest.
Well, and Chelsea practically announced the wrestling portion of this has just changed and slapped the taste out of her mouth.
Literally.
Beautiful exploder suplex.
Kenzie getting fired up. Nice drop kick. I think that rocked Chelsea a little bit.
It sent her clear across the ring as she gets pulled away from the ropes. 2 count. And Green, she needs a moment to take a break.
She does. It's a smart veteran move
She's
right
got to
there.
gather herself.
Rolling out, to get yourself.
She's calling for timeout. She knows that there are no timeouts. Uh-oh.
Here comes Kenzie. Oh, but she got caught. She got caught. She came down hard. She came down hard on that concrete floor.
Chelsea knew exactly what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing from the minute she rolled out. She baited Kenzie into that purposely. She wants her to get counted out.
Well, and look at the floor. Well, when you see Kenzie Paige land, there are no pads. That is solid concrete.
She's still in this fight though.
Made it inside the ring, broke the count. Stun gun off the top rope. Green with a
my gosh.
That could be it.
2 count. Paige kicks out.
Oh, handful of hair right now. Snapmare by the hair, my gosh.
Robert King admonishing her for that. Can't grab the hair, but look at that. Pummeling blows to the back.
Can I just point out that Chelsea Green has shown, she has shown already technical wrestling, physical wrestling, and the hot mess that she just became, and she started wailing on that back. She's shown every aspect
of Chelsea Green.
Absolutely.
Yes. That's why we say you just never know which version of Chelsea Green you're going to get.
Once again, using the ropes for an advantage here. She's cutting a lot of corners.
But you do know what version of Kenzie Paige you're going to get.
Yes, you do.
She is a fighter. She has so much heart. Like I said, she can go toe-to-toe with the best of them in the ring. She's proven that since she has stepped foot here in the NWA. I'm so glad that she's part of the NWA, too. I love watching her in the ring.
2 short arm clotheslines in a row. Now into the cover. Hockey cover there. Gets a 2 count. And now pressing down on the shoulders.
Looks like Chelsea's getting a little bit frustrated. I think she thought she would have had this match won by now, but when you're in there with someone like Kenzie Paige, it's not going to be an easy. It's not going to be an easy fight. She's not going to give up that easily.
Chelsea Green is having an interesting conversation with herself. You can see her saying, "Okay, I see where we're at."
She's talking to the voices in her head.
Yeah, she's answering them.
Yes, she is.
That could be a long conversation.
Yes, you could be here all night, Joe.
But Kenzie Paige is trying to shut it down. Strikes to the foot, strikes to the face.
German.
Wow.
Woo.
Drop Kenzie Paige on her head with that German suplex. And still Paige, look at her, she's starting to stir even after a German suplex. That's one tough customer.
She sure is. Like I said, so much heart, so much fight in her.
European uppercut. Chelsea Green sidesteps, catches the foot. Double
vicious.
Good night, ladies.
Oh my goodness.
Good night, good night. Both women down now.
Both had the same idea, going for the headbutt.
Listen to the crowd saying, "This is awesome," and it sure is.
You can look into the eyes of Kenzie Paige. She is seeing stars here in the Bluegrass State. Can she get to her feet?
What a match, man. I'm thoroughly enjoying this match right now. This is anybody's ball game. It's been nice, evenly paced between both women.
Vicious.
I love her style of attack. Go downstairs and go right back upstairs. You never know where it's coming from.
She
didn't see that super
absolutely
kick.
connected with that.
Did not see that coming. Here we go. Big victory.
Oh, was that it? Was that it?
I thought that was it.
I thought no.
And Kenzie can't believe it either. She thought she had this one.
I think everybody in the building thought that was it.
More work to be done. Kenzie Paige looking to finish this matchup right here. Picking her up for a power driver.
Package power driver.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, she got caught.
Oh my gosh.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Shades of the hot mess right here.
Basically a curb stomp onto that turnbuckle. Kenzie Paige is alive.
Uh-oh. Are we unleashing the hot mess, the inner hot mess? I've seen that look in her eyes before.
I don't know whether she's more angry or surprised.
Both. I think she's going through a range of emotions right now. She goes for the I'm prettier.
Looking for the I'm prettier.
He said nope.
Kenzie Carter! Kenzie Carter!
Could
She
this
can
be
do it! This could be it here!
Oh, foot on the ropes.
Veteran move.
Yep.
Veteran move.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. That's the only way out she has.
Just gonna say that she didn't have the strength to kick out.
She's looking. She needs some time. She needs some space. Oh wait, no.
Goes for it again. She got it this time. Oh, that's it.
Flattened her out with it.
What a matchup
Fantastic.
here.
Fantastic.
I'm so impressed by both women.
Chelsea Green running for the hills was faking an injury after the cutter. Able to get just enough separation so she can lock it in. So she can lock in that high prettier for the victory.
All it took was 1 second of having her attention diverted, and it was over.
That's all it takes.
But still, what a red hot matchup
That
here.
was amazing.
That was great.
Great match.
And we got another match on deck for you folks when we come back from the break. Colby Corino versus Rhett Titus. 2 out of 3 falls. Don't go anywhere.
You can accomplish anything.
All you have to do is put in the work.
Chris Adonis, he gets tossed into a stupid match. He gets put into a stupid match. Why? Because he didn't want to wrestle Marche Rocket for the title. I mean, can you blame him?
The following match is a best out of 3 falls match with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is the last bastion of professional wrestling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is Colby Carino.
Colby Carino coming in all kinds of confident. He knows he's going to the Crockett Cup. He is in the Fatal 4-Way, which will determine our new junior heavyweight champion.
Colby Corino also flying solo tonight as the Fixers are not out here with him.
He's got to do it alone.
Got to do it, absolutely.
Well, and he's got to do it 2 times. Not
That's
just
true.
once, he's got to do it twice.
And his opponent, representing the foundation, hailing from Long Beach Island, New Jersey, this is the professional Rhett Titus!
Rhett Titus, so impressive. Ring of Honor television champion, won that championship at Final Battle. This is a non-title matchup, 2 out of 3 falls. And he calls himself the professional, and I mean, he is exactly that. Exactly that.
In every aspect of the game.
In the ring, out of the ring,
Yep.
yeah, you name it.
We've seen him in action here in the NWA. A recent loss to Austin Aries in the junior heavyweight tournament.
He looks great.
He does.
Great physical shape.
And even though he's no longer in that tournament, you know, once we have that championship and it's decided the Crockett Cup, I wouldn't be surprised if he's the first up to get a shot at it.
Completely agree with that. And it would be a shot he deserves. So talented.
Look at the look on Colby Corino's face, though. He is not impressed at all.
Well, these two, there have been a lot of back and forth on Twitter between these two. There's some bad blood here.
But Rhett Titus looking fairly confident, though.
Well, I don't think at this level you get to the point where you're intimidated by anybody. You're willing to match your ability with you. Bring your best, and let's see who comes out on top.
Nice show of respect by Rhett Titus, but will Colby answer with
I don't know if
he
doesn't have the same code of honor.
Yeah, of course not.
He doesn't have that same code of honor at all.
Which I don't quite understand. When you've got that much talent, why do you have to have that kind of attitude? But that's what we've seen from Colby Corino from the beginning.
Titus takes him down. Shoots the half. Looking for a pin here. Colby able to trip him up.
We are going to see some great technical wrestling in this match.
That's for sure.
I'm excited for this match.
Rhett rolls through. And now a real feeling out process between these two. Collar elbow tie up.
I think one of the differences here is when you've got 2 guys who are established technical wrestlers. I think the difference is Colby Corino knows he's going to take those shortcuts at any chance he needs to. And to be honest, I don't know the Rhett Titus. I think he might be a better man than that. So that could make the difference here, or it could cost Colby Corino.
Once again, 2 out of 3 falls matchup. 2 incredible athletes in the junior heavyweight division. We're excited to bring back that junior heavyweight championship. That's why you have to order the Crockett Cup to become a part of our all-access pass. Just $50 getting you access to NWA Powerrr, NWA USA, and to our pay-per-views. Rhett Titus, the monkey flip. Oh, legs
His feet are on the ropes. That was a perfect landing, actually.
Rhett Titus staying on the attack. Big back elbow takes out Colby. Talk about a match that can go the distance. These two, incredible conditioning between both of them, and it's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
That could make the difference.
That's who has enough gas in the tank? Colby Corino is trying to hold on to the ropes. He does not want to come in that way. Drake finding his leg around the bottom rope. Oh, and hangs him out to dry on the top rope. And Corino into the back.
Launches himself into the back.
And Rhett Titus
Roll out to recover from that.
Oh, he eats a drop kick, sending him to the floor. And here comes Corino.
Insult to injury, jeez.
Big dive to the outside, bending the barricades, and Corino putting Titus back in the ring. Corino looking to end things right here.
Not done yet.
Oh my goodness! Into the cover. 1 count. I can't believe it.
But here's what we just saw. We just saw attack the back, dive to the outside, back to the rail, attack the back.
Break the back.
That's it.
Yeah. This crowd coming alive for Rhett Titus, chanting "Let's go pro" for the professionals. As Colby Corino gets an arm drag, taken to the outside, looking for another slingshot. Rhett Titus had it scouted, sends Colby over to the top rope. Shoulder to the midsection. And now Carino.
Beautiful.
2 count.
That was so impressive.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen someone come that way. Yeah. Oh, and what a shot to the back.
And again,
following it up.
This is payback right here.
It is, and you know, you don't often see this. You see one guy go after the back. Well, he's saying if you can do it, I can do it better, and he's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
This may be a matter of 2 out of 3 who can walk at the end of the third night.
What they say about payback.
Got him picked up. Into the backbreaker.
And holds on to it.
Gut wrench. Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Right. Continuing to go to work on the back of Colby Corino.
The last bastion is reeling at this point. Oh, he went for the drop kick. He went for that beautiful drop kick.
On the roll.
2 count. Shot again to the midsection. There's a drop kick. There's a drop kick.
The height on
That's how he won the television title. He gets a
There's the first ball.
The first ball goes to Rhett Titus.
Rhett Titus with such a beautiful drop kick, landed right on the money, and it was enough to get the 3 count on Colby Corino.
I think Colby's searching for some teeth on the mat.
Yeah, that was on target to the face.
And the height on that drop kick too. He gets up there.
If Colby Corino knows where he's at right now, I think he's done that. And there you see it. He says, let's go. Let me get this second ball and put this away. No time to breathe. No time to rest.
Oh, it took a little too long. Sweeping the leg is Carino. Hooking him up. Looking for a package pile driver. Oh, into the backbreaker.
Right back to the back.
Oh, and Titus kicks out at 2. Now this is the type of action you expect to see in our junior heavyweight division. This is so impressive by both of them.
Yes, it is.
Carino setting him up. Could be going for the sharpshooter.
He's got it hooked in.
Oh, that's indeed.
Leaning way back.
Center of the ring. Targeting the back, targeting the legs. Rhett Titus has nowhere to go.
He's got to desperately try to make his way to those. Oh, maybe not. Oh.
Elbow to the back.
Right on the back.
And Carino, he's in a desperate situation now. He needs to get 2 falls in a row. Trying to stay alive in this matchup, delivering more punch on the Rhett Titus. Oh, with the shoulders down.
Because I think Colby Corino's back gave out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call, Tim. Yeah.
Gets out of the head scissors. Headlock takeover again. Head scissors of his own.
Gets out.
Yeah. Picking him up.
Oh my God.
Got the knees to the back. Will this be enough? 2 count.
That's impressive.
So close.
You have to think Homicide, Austin Aries, and Darius Lockhart have to be watching this match very closely as we get closer and closer to the Crockett Cup and that fatal 4-way matchup to determine the new junior heavyweight champion. A championship that's been vacant since 2017. We are bringing it back in 2022.
And he just doesn't let up.
Beautiful flipping senton, shoots the half, shoulders are down.
Foot's on the ropes though.
Yeah, feet are on the ropes.
Great call by Kevin Keenan, the official in this matchup.
Come on, you give after me.
Yeah, Colby Corino knows he's right, but he still doesn't like it. Okay, I'm going to say this is the first mistake I've seen Colby Corino make. He's taking way too much time.
To recover and turn the match around, which is
This could be it right here.
There it is. Gets a 2 count. And Carino goes right back on the attack. Picking him up. Big suplex. Floats over. Oh, he's in the submission.
So impressive by Colby Corino right now.
Trying to get to the ropes.
Locked up. only way he got to the ropes. All right.
Carino using as much of that 5 count as he possibly can.
Foot's right there. Listen up, all right?
There we go. He's got it hooked again.
Nope.
He's fighting it. Oh, there he goes. He's grabbing it back.
Yeah, that back gave out again, but he was able to deliver the knee strike.
Package pile driver. Oh, no, maybe not. Nope, nope, nope.
Oh, no, a backbreaker. Oh, that was sick.
Absolutely nailed it.
It's got to no.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I thought that was going to be a fall for Colby Corino.
A double underhook into the backbreaker. Rhett Titus putting all of his weight, that spine going into the knee, and still able to somehow find the strength to kick out. Carino off the zero. Here comes the drop kick.
Right into the first one.
Rhett Titus scrambling, trying to get to the cover. Hooks the leg.
Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, it's what's on the
Foot
rope.
was on the bottom rope. Rhett Titus needing to pull him out of the corner.
I was just going to say, do you guys think if Rhett Titus had pulled Colby out of the corner, would he have gotten that pin?
This match would be over.
Would that
would have been the second fall. I think so.
That's all it took. That's all it would have taken then. Ring positioning, ring awareness is so important. It is, especially in situations like that where he probably would have had the match won had he pulled him out.
Well, and I don't think we can stress enough. Float over. If this 2 out of 3 falls, they're
Shoulders
taking.
down, could be enough here.
Oh no.
Rhett Titus able to transition, shoulders are down again. Looking for the kick, no, Carino. Oh, but shoulders are down there, 2 count. Throws the clothesline, here comes Titus. Sunset flip.
Nope.
Carino holding on to the rope.
He kicked him off.
Is that going to do it?
2 count.
I'm really enjoying these series of pins by Rhett Titus.
He's got the trunks and the ref's all over it. The ref is all over it, though.
Evan Keenan saw it clear as day right in front of his face. Elbow to the face of Titus. Looking for a backslide.
Feet on the ropes.
Feet on the ropes again.
Once again, ring awareness.
Hey, this ref is all over this. He's been in position for every single call.
That's a good ref
Yeah,
right
we
there.
got the best officials in the business. Rolls him up again. Oh,
As soon as I say
Second ball goes to Colby Corino.
you can only have eyes so many places.
Referee did not.
Is that 1-1?
Referee did not see that. That was
As soon
dirty.
as I say it, yeah.
Come on.
As good as our officials are, your eyes can only go so many places. And now we're back to dead even here. We're back to dead even.
I don't know, we've been out here for what, maybe 12, 15 minutes, I don't know. And we're starting from scratch right now.
Anybody's ball game.
Yeah, it's 1 fall now.
Talk about being in the deep water, Tim.
It's again at the beginning of this match. We said this may come down to conditioning. Who can hang on?
Yep.
Who can bring it at the end? And right now they're both bringing
It's
it.
even.
Yep.
Shout fest now. Woo.
Rhett Titus says that's enough. Forearm to the face. Picking him up. Oh, into a cutter.
Did you
Into a
see
cutter. He's knocked down.
that mid-air by Colby Corino?
Oh, just coming down with all of his weight onto the back of Carino.
The amount of damage that is being done to both men's backs in this match
And they're both holding their
is
backs right now.
concerning. Yeah.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Floats into the cover. Hook to the outside. Let's hear it. Kick out.
Oh my gosh,
Kick
I thought
out
that was
at
it
2.
too.
Rhett Titus not giving any time. Trying to flip him over, looking for that half crab.
Colby Corino's got his arms wrapped around the leg, trying to keep him going.
Whatever it takes.
If he gets him rolled over with the damage that's been done to that back, I don't know that he can hang on.
Yes.
Colby Corino's such an incredible counter wrestler as well. Always able to find a way out.
He's kicking
Oh,
his back.
I don't know if he can find a way out of this one now.
Whatever it takes to win the match.
Double kicks to the face, and he does find a way out. Pulls him up. Takes the arm. Double stop. Put all of his weight into the back.
Not finished yet.
He's calling for the end here.
He blocks it.
Titus, yep, blocking it. I can't take it anymore. Oh, I can't.
Oh, my God. The tenacity, the grit of Rhett Titus.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but you said
This is insane.
You said I can't take
No, I
anymore, and
can't.
I
It's
swear
really
to
hard
you,
to watch.
I swear to you, I thought neither can Rhett Titus, and then he kicked out.
So true. It's so true. Oh my
Carino,
God.
he's rushing into a submission here. Oh, and he's got it.
He's got it.
Wow.
That is so impressive.
And look how he's twerking. He's twerking that foot. He's pulling it all the way back.
His entire body is off of the canvas. All of that weight, all of that pressure on the legs and on the lower back.
He's really got no rope to climb to. His back is to the rope. It's just too far away.
He turned to the inside.
Wait a minute.
He turned to the inside.
Definitely fighting anything he's got left, Rhett Titus, right now. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Slap fest right here.
Somehow Colby Corino got the better of that one. Is now up onto his feet.
Look at you now, champ.
Rhett Titus, tripping him up. Looking for that half crab again.
So close, so close.
It's it.
He's got it, he's got it.
He's got him bent in half.
Oh, he's got it.
That knee digging into the spine. Rhett Titus does it. He knows this could be it.
Kobe's reaching for those ropes. That's his only
He's
hope.
got it.
He got there.
The damage has been done, though. The damage has been done to both men's backs. Man, I can't imagine the pain that they're both in right now, having to fight through this match.
1 minute, guys.
Putting Carino up on the top rope.
Look at the look on Corino's face. I don't know if he can take much more.
Rhett Titus, he wants to put an exclamation point on this matchup. Next fall wins it.
Colby,
He's grabbing his back. Yeah, they both know.
yeah.
Colby's holding on to the top rope as well. Colby, what are you thinking
Right
here?
here, I can't watch. Oh, no, no, no.
He held on. No, both hands he held
What a
on.
hard landing that was.
Here's your opening. Here's your opening, Rhett.
Hard buckle.
Sends him across the
And
ring.
another one.
Now he's just punishing Colby Corino. Oh, flying in. Lands hard on his head and on his back. Titus. Oh, wow.
Yeah, if he hits this.
Pressure on the lower back, just muscling him up like that.
He got it.
He hits it.
He got
Make
it.
the cover. Make the cover. That's it, guys. That's it. That's it. Titus has it. Oh, my God.
Incredible. Incredible. Colby Corino digging down deep somehow, getting his shoulder off the canvas.
I'm literally stunned right now. I thought that was it.
Bring him out.
Trying to get out of the corner. And look, he's holding on to the tag.
Dirty.
The referee's back was turning insane. And Carino, rolling elbow right to the back of the head. To the back of the head.
Cheap shot. He gets it.
That's it.
It's over.
The winner of the third and final fall, Colby Corino.
Call it cheap shot Carino from now on.
Just think about what Colby Corino had to do to get both falls. The first one, he had to hold on to the middle rope. And for the second one, he had to go low on Rhett Titus. I think Colby Corino knows he couldn't win it
out here now.
Of course they are. They got to carry him. They got to carry the victor out.
For God's sake.
The Fixers were banned from ringside for that match. They come out to join him. But again, to Colby Corino's, to his credit, he didn't have to have him to win that match.
And nothing taken away from Rhett Titus.
No,
I mean, it could have been anyone's ball game. I mean, he is a phenomenal wrestler. That was gave it everything he had in that match. But
Look, we got to keep things moving along in our main event. It's our NWA World Women's Championship on the line. We talked to Taryn Terrell earlier today.
NWA fans, tonight on Power Trip, this young lady standing next to me, Taryn Terrell, has the opportunity of a lifetime. Now, we've seen you mostly being a manager in the NWA, but tonight, world title, you versus Camille. What are your thoughts?
Well, I know that you've YouTubed me a ton and have seen all of the amazing things that I have done because obviously I was a wrestler and not only that, but a world champion. So tonight, do you know what's going to happen? The Burke will no longer be named the Burke. It will forever be known as the Terrell. I know, I'm so excited. It is going to be amazing. I'm wrestling Camille, and Camille is going to have to say bye to her championship.
It's back. The NWA presents the return of the Crockett Cup Tag Team Tournament live on pay-per-view from the historic Nashville Fairgrounds Saturday, March 19th and Sunday, March 20th. No less than 20 teams, 2 nights, one massive event. Scheduled to appear are NWA World Tag Team Champions La Rebellion, the Briscoe Brothers, the British Invasion, Strictly Business, and many, many more. Tickets are on sale now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com.
The atmosphere is just so electric here.
Amazing.
It feels so great. And I can't believe that we get to feel it all again at the Crockett Cup. All these fans, you know they're going to make their way just an hour south to Nashville. It's going to be incredible.
It sure is, Joe.
History, legacy, one of the greatest tag team tournaments in the history of professional wrestling, and we get to be a part of it.
We're all about making history, and Taryn Terrell has her opportunity to make history. She's taking on Camille for the Burke. It happens now. And here comes the challenger. Taryn Terrell. You know, the fans of the National Wrestling Alliance know her very well as a manager and as a personality. But Velvet Sky, you can talk firsthand. She is a fighter. She is a competitor. She can take it to you.
This is a classic case of looks can be deceiving. Because you see Taryn Terrell, she's gorgeous, she's in phenomenal shape. One would think looking at a girl like her, a woman like her, would say, oh, she's all looks, all bark, no bite. I've seen Taryn Terrell go toe-to-toe with some of the best women's wrestlers in this industry. Her feuds with Gail Kim were incredible. This woman is tough. She's in great shape. She's been bulking up in the gym in preparation for her match tonight.
Well, and she knew she was going to need that strength. I follow her on some social media, and she hit a PR on Power Clean. She's prepared for this. She's ready to go.
Yeah, she is.
At the very least, she's hydrated. She brought that cup in.
It matches her outfit. I love it.
It's not the Crockett Cup, though.
I'm sure she'd like to hold that.
Touche.
And here comes Camille.
All business.
No frills with her. It's all about the Burke. It's all about being the champion. Ever since she defeated Serena Deeb at When Our Shadows Fall in June 2021.
Camille just has this presence about her that is just, she is in incredible shape.
Well, I think that presence, part of that comes from the fact that she really has taken on all comers.
Yes.
She hasn't shied away from any defense.
No,
and she's beaten everybody.
She sure has.
Dominantly.
The list goes on. Layla Hirsch, Chelsea Green, Tootie Lynn, Kenzie Paige, Melina, Kiera Hogan. She's laid them all out, holding on to the championship for more than 250 days.
She's just a great representation of the NWA Women's Championship. But tonight, Taryn Terrell gets her shot.
Taryn Terrell, a former TNA Knockouts champion. She knows what it takes to be a world champion. She could do it. She could make history today. Kyle Davis, take it away.
The following match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit. And it's for the NWA World Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger.
Oh, wait, hold on. So, in order to introduce me, it has to be like someone really special. So, sorry. There's no one more special than me! So, without further ado, introducing the challenger and soon-to-be new women's champion from New Orleans, Louisiana, Taryn Terrell! Oh, one more thing. So directly after this match, I did bring my picture, so you can go ahead and put these in the belt, okay? Okay, thanks, bye. Don't you stay away.
that Taryn Terrell had. She brought her picture to put in to the Burke itself. As you can see, the champion gets to have their picture inside that title belt, making a very special title in the entire sport of professional wrestling.
And Taryn doesn't seem to be intimidated in the least, standing across the ring from Camille, our NWA Women's Champion, and she doesn't seem phased at all. She seems fairly confident tonight. Wait a minute, she's got the belt.
She's got the strap.
Oh, no.
Sure
That's one thing you don't do. You don't take another champion's belt, put it around your waist like that. That's disrespectful.
Or is it a part of her game plan? Is she getting into the mind?
I don't think anyone can get it. I don't think anyone has been able to penetrate the mind.
It's Taryn Terrell. She knows how to grind your gears. And the bell is rung in this main event matchup.
Well, I think you have to wonder, though, if the situation with what happened with Tom Latimer earlier is on her mind.
You know, I know that you're talking about the discussions that they were having as he's going ahead into that matchup.
Yeah.
That'll be next week. But, you know, she's got to be focused at the task at hand, and that task is Taryn Terrell. And Taryn Terrell did not want to... I think she was regretting that test of strength. But, Tim, as you mentioned before, a new personal record. She's strengthening up, but can she do it?
Well, I don't quite know how to respond to her confidence, and I would never take that away, but Camille has proven what kind of champion she is, and I don't think I would want to come in and you know, in Arkansas terms, I wouldn't want to come in and poke the bear like that. I wouldn't want to give her that motivation.
And look at that, she's already done so much damage to the hands of Taryn Terrell this early in the matchup.
She's asking where her water cup is.
Well, as Joe pointed out, you have to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, she's actually getting her water. Wait a minute.
Can you do that?
This is a first. Taking a water break? Is this legal? That did not sit well with the champ at all.
I hope it was worth it.
Look at Camille's face.
I hope your thirst was quenched. Oh, steps out of the way. Up onto the second row. Oh, she was looking
for that monkey flip, yeah.
Camille had
She's still hanging on.
Oh, wow, look at the power.
Oh my God, that landing. Ooh.
Fisherman suplex with the release. And now Camille, she's taking her time, kind of savoring this moment. And collapsing Taryn Terrell. You can hear the scream. You heard the scream from Taryn.
Do you blame her?
No, I'd be terrified too. This might end up being one of the most one-sided women's championship matches we've ever seen.
Unless Taryn is able to...
I don't know what she could do.
I've seen Taryn tactics before in the past in her matches, but I don't know if it's kind of too late at this point. I'm not sure the damage it may have already been done enough to Taryn.
If she's
tough, I'm telling you.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that. I don't see this as a cat and mouse thing. I don't think she's setting her up for something. I think that Camille is just that dominant. And I don't mean just dominant with Taryn. I mean, she has shown her dominance
with everybody
as a
she's
champion.
been in the ring with, yes.
Backbreaker by Camille. Slow, methodical, and brutal.
Camille's just not phased at all. She's got her tied up in the ropes now.
We've seen this from Camille.
Just blow to the chest. Another. And just repeated blows to the chest.
Knocking the wind out of Taryn Terrell. Oh, and she's just collapsing.
I was just going to say, she collapsed her.
Oh, we've seen this from Camille, too.
Oh, not the neck wrench.
Trying to rip her head from her shoulders. And making sure everyone can see her pretty face.
Oh, there she goes. Okay.
With the
jawbreaker right there.
That's really the first offense we've seen since the opening of this match.
Oh, look for the front. Oh, God, caught mid-air. Mid-air by the brick house.
Follow-away slam.
Camille, she seems almost annoyed at this point.
She is annoyed. Taryn, I mean, She's got fight in her, though. She's got that fight in her.
And she's got some more water. Stomp to the midsection. And honestly, this crowd's loving it. They're loving the NWA World Women's Champions.
I mean, if there was an opportunity for Taryn Terrell, I just don't know where it would be to bring this match in her favor.
She's the most hydrated wrestler I've ever seen.
She sure is.
Oh, and spinning into the face.
Maybe that's it.
I think they got into the eyes.
There it is.
Oh, distraction. Shoulders down. Only a 1 count. She's trying to beat her by surprise. Once again, shoulders down. 2 count on Camille now. Camille went with the pump kick.
Good.
Grabbing her by the hip.
God.
Taryn into the cover again. 1 count on the champion. Which of these women is going to go into the Crockett Cup as the NWA Women's World Champion?
Taryn Terrell is showing fight here.
She's got fight in her.
Yeah, I mean, she's showing it against our most dominant female wrestler. Okay, let me rephrase that. One of our most dominant wrestlers, female or not.
Yeah.
She's showing fight right here.
And she has been heavily preparing herself for this match. I've seen her videos where she's been in the gym doing some heavy lifting because she knew she was going to be standing across the ring fighting with the likes of someone the size of Camille and the strength of Camille.
Now it's a bit of a stalemate after that double face buster.
What is she saying?
For a kick.
Right off his feet.
Taryn face first into the top turnbuckle. Now Camille stomps to the midsection. Now the smile on the champion. She's feeling confident.
Oh, wait a minute. Taryn's still in this game. Oh.
There it is.
Flying neck
That may be what she needed.
Oh my goodness.
So close. So close.
That was her best shot so far.
Look, it looks like Taryn can't believe that she kicked out of that. She said, I thought it was 3. She can't believe it. She thought she was going to have Camille in this match with that move.
She may have snapped. She may have just taken this to another level.
Oh, I've seen
Maybe
her
that's
snap
exactly what she
before.
needed.
I've seen Taryn snap before, and the crazy definitely comes out when Taryn snaps.
She's put in her version of the camel clutch. She calls it the thirst trap. And now the champ is trapped. She's got nowhere to go. Center of the ring.
Oh, she's out. She broke up.
Just muscling herself up to her feet. The power and the strength of Camille Snapman.
Camille realizes she's in a fight here. I mean, this was not a joke.
Setting her up for the spear.
Taryn was looking for that Taryn cutter.
If she connects, we know what this means.
She's all.
Oh, she got it.
Dead to rights.
And Camille retains.
The winner of this match, and still NWA World Women's Champion, the Brickhouse, Camille!
We got to give it to Taryn. I mean, it was a great effort by her to be in such a high-profile championship match, but Camille's Camille.
Yeah. She's been dominant with everybody she's ever been in the ring with.
Standing tall, going into the Crockett Cup as your NWA Women's World Champion, holding the Burke high above her head and getting a standing ovation here at Balor Hall.